top news of the week. As the 23rd Chief Minister of Karnataka on Wednesday, Basavaraj Bommai took oath of Chief Minister's office in the presence of former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa and Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot. Basavaraj Bommai was a Home Minister in the B.S. Yediyurappa government and was among the top contenders for the Chief Minister post. His name for the top post was proposed by Yediyurappa himself and backed by Karjol Ashok Ishwara and all other BJP MLAs. He is a close confidant of B.S. Yediyurappa. His father S.R. Bommai also served as Karnataka's Chief Minister. Basavaraj Bommai joined the BJP in 2008 and has risen in the party ranks since then. In the past, he held the portfolio of water resources. Basavaraj Bommai is a two-time MLC and three-time MLA from Shigaon in Haveri district. The Public Health Ministry insists the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, which was donated by the United States, will be given to all frontline health workers across the country. I can confirm that this batch of Pfizer vaccine will be enough to vaccinate all frontline health workers and public health officials. Deputy Permanent Secretary for Health Sura said. Dr. Sura said that the Pfizer vaccine will be offered as a booster shot for frontline units, some of whom have already received an AstraZeneca boosters. All 77 provinces have been instructed to send list of frontline medical workers who want to receive the vaccine from both private and state hospitals to the Disease Control Department. A meeting will be held on Wednesday to discuss arrangements to distribute the vaccine, he said. The shot should be administered within a month as the Pfizer vaccine will likely expire within 30 days. It kept at 28 Celsius degree, Dr. Sura said. The ban on domestic passenger flights to or from 13 dark red zone of maximum and strict COVID-19 control took effect on Wednesday. The Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand announced it is expected to remain in force for at least 14 days to August 3. CAAT said it was in compliance with the Center of COVID-19 Situation Administration latest decision declaring 13 areas hard hit by the virus dark red zone of maximum and strict control. The CAAT said the ban concerns only domestic passenger flights, planes making emergency or technical landings and essential flights including those serving patients. It does not apply to cargo flights or international flights. Heavy to extremely heavy rainfall is likely to continue over Uttarakhand for the next few days, especially in Uttarkashi, Nainital, Dehradun and Pauri, the Meteorological Department has predicted. According to the Met Office, landslides could occur in most of the hill districts. Director of the Regional Meteorological Center in Dehradun, Bikram Singh said people need to be extremely careful as we may see landslide in the most of the hill districts. We are advising people not to travel these days, Bikram Singh said. The Garhwal divisions Uttarkashi, Tehri, Garhwal, Dehradun and Pauri Garhwal districts have been put on high alert. Pithoragarh, Bhageshwar and Nainital districts in the Kumaon division have also been asked to be on high alert for the next few days. Last week, many people suffered huge losses after a series of landslides occurred along the Tanakur Ghat Nainital highway in Uttarakhand, Champawat district following heavy rains earlier this week. A Mumbai High Court on Wednesday dismissed Raj Kundra's bail application in the case of producing and distributing pornographic content. Mumbai police had objected to Raj Kundra's bail application while stating that the investigation in the case is still underway. In his bail plea, Raj Kundra claimed that there was no motion of him being kept in the police custody, as he was being fully cooperative in the case. Police further claimed that they had found 51 obscene videos at Kundra's office in Andheri, which included 35 videos with hotspot shots logo and 16 with logo of Bollywood app, which the businessman had developed after Apple and Google removed hotshots from their respective app store.